What's up, you guys? First off, TRON TRX, Bittorrent BTT, what's happening with TRON 5.26? Is that right? Million daily active users. They hit a milestone. Before I get into it, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to talk about TRON's milestone, and I'm going to also give you a little bit of a piece of what I do when I do my, I'll call it my hyper flash through the news to scan for the day and pick what articles I want to share with you guys to give you some insight. So you'll kind of see that process on the inside. Instead of me just diving deep into each article, I'm going to zip through a bunch of articles and we're going to kind of look at the day ahead together. Now, before I get into it, kindly do me a favor. I've been guilty of this in the past and I've been trying very hard to make sure I don't do it, even going as far as to go back to videos to do what I'm going to ask you to do. It's difficult to make videos. It takes a lot of content. Sometimes I'll watch something, I get so immersed in the video, I forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the like button and drop a comment. If you could do this, I'd really appreciate it. If you're an existing subscriber, I really appreciate you and your views, your comments, hitting the bell, all that good stuff, the like button, subscribe very, very much. And if you're new, I'd love it if you do it. It helps the channel grow, gain exposure, and the more good that happens there, the more good I can do for everyone that is part of the channel. So don't hesitate and be a part of the channel. Now, TRON TRX hits a new milestone of 5.26 million daily active users. This is so cool, guys. TRON's daily active users have hit a new all-time high of 5.26 million. This article is from a few days ago. EthereumWorldNews.com is the source. And at the same time, TRON's total daily transaction count has also hit a new all-time high of 6.22 million. Guys, that's big news for us. It's big news for TRON. It's great for BitTorrent. It's great for everyone because growth is the key. The more growth you have, the more users you have. Users are king. And if the internet's taught us nothing else, it's taught us that the more users you have, of course, the more lucrative a business becomes. Unique addresses on TRON have also reached an all-time high of 38.58 million. Sick. The 200-day moving average is currently providing TRX with adequate support at 0.065 price area and its last line of defense before bear territory. It will not bear, and BTC, like I've been saying for days, will not hold 40K, and it's all good. The blockchain network of TRON TRX has hit all-time highs in several metrics. To begin with, TRON's daily active users have hit a new all-time high of 5.26 million. The milestone was identified and observed by crypto community member Crypto Petrov, who also pointed out that TRON had also hit a new all-time high in daily transactions at a value of 6.224 million. TRON's all-time highs in terms of daily active users and daily transaction count have been visualized through the following two charts courtesy of tronscan.org. Interesting site. If you ever want to check it out, I recommend it. So I'm not going to get into charts. We know I don't really chart on here. There's plenty of channels that do. And for a lot of people, the charts can get boring. It can get really repetitive. Maybe if you guys comment down below you want me to do charts, I'll do charts. But TRON's total unique accounts exceed 38.58 million. Another TRON metric to hit all-time high value is the network's unique address count. According to tronscan.org, the network has now hosts over 38.5 million unique addresses as visualized in the following. Remember, we're going to do a little hyper flash round of news in a minute, courtesy of the tracking website. So, TRON's 200-day moving average is TRX's last line of defense. Let's see what they have to say here. I don't agree. With respect to price action, TRON TRX is currently trading at 0.068 with the 200-day moving average green providing the last line of defense before entering into bear territory as demonstrated in the chart below. I think there's going to be some cool news soon, by the way. Also from the chart for TRON TRX and Bittorrent BTT. Also from the chart, it can be observed that TRON TRX printed a double top pattern between the months of April and May when the crypto markets were in bullish territory. TRON has since suffered a pullback to the local of 0.05563 set in May, as the cryptoverse this digested the following 3 new events. Before I get into the 3 new events, actually I'll get into them, and then I'm going to just tell you something you maybe are aware of but forgot, and it has to do with price point and how it all works. Tesla halting Bitcoin as a payment option for new cars. Speculation that Elon Musk and Tesla had sold their Bitcoin, and China reiterated its 2018 ban on Bitcoin mining and crypto trading. Look, in 2017, when things were going wild, and then they went, south during early 2018, and we went into as they started to call it, the crypto winter. Nobody really predicted that. Everyone thought everything was going to go crazy, and the truth of the matter is, there's a lot more mass adoption now, like I always talk about, than there was then. So you don't really need to worry that you're going to go into like a crypto winter like before, because things are not going to behave like before. So instead of having sharp explosions up and then everything getting slaughtered 90% and staying there, or 70% and staying there, it's not going to be like that. You will have those peaks and surges like we've had recently, and you will have, instead of a slaughter, you'll have some corrections that seem a bit steep, but then bounce back. And if you look at the history of Tron, it got slammed back then from its highs all the way down to under the 4 cent mark. Very, very low. And now it's built a new base. Now it doesn't see 4 cents anymore. It holds higher and floats around even in terrible times, when things have gotten a little bit crazy in terms of the media and the whole frenzy, like what happened recently with Elon. It doesn't get slaughtered near as much. So it looks like 7-8 cents is really where it's going to hang out. Close to the 7 cent mark will be lows, high sixes. I didn't see it going less than 10 cents, but I was wrong. It did go a little bit less. However, it's basically average. Its average price since the whole new rally started in the past year has floated around being double what it's been the last few years, which is around the 8 cent mark. So when you get something to double anything over a year or two, it's big news, and so keep yourself in check. Obviously, it doesn't help you if you just bought. I understand that, or if you bought at the high, but I think you understand what I'm saying. You have to have the right perspective. So we're going to go through and do a little quick flash round. So usually I go check out Cointelegraph, and let's see what's happening here this morning. So we've got more Brits bought crypto than shares last year, new survey suggests. So that's interesting. Fox launches a $100 million creative fund for NFT content creation. I guess they're talking about Fox News. Listed companies, trusts, and ETPs now control almost 7% of the Bitcoin supply. That's interesting. And trusts doing that is not necessarily a bad thing. Mainstreaming, guys. As Yearn Finance's yield vaults grow crop. Whoops. As Yearn.finance's yield vaults grow, crop projects define projects, not projects. I need more coffee. Define boundaries. Fine. Ethereum's 1.5 billion options expire on July 25th and will be a make or break moment. I think Ethereum's going to stay slaughtered down and go down a little bit more. Let's see what else we got. Bitcoin price could hit 85K in months as indicators flip bullish. Won't happen, in my opinion. Look for 40,000 to be the flutter point, and it won't go higher than 45 for the rest of the year. In terms of staying at that level, you may see a little peak here and there, a little wink wink, but no, 30 to 45 is the range. Here's how Bitcoin's impending death cross could be a contrarian buy signal. NVIDIA CEO, we're on the cusp of a blockchain and NFT-enabled metaverse. Probably the most interesting headline I've seen is the article so far today, but I haven't looked at much yet. So this is kind of how I decide what to run with for the day when I make a video. Just looking not just at Cointelegraph, but other entities, which I'm not going to name all of them because there's a lot of them, but just to see what is the most relevant and what's the most talked about, and sometimes what's the least talked about that's going to become talked about. So that's how I keep you guys ahead of the curve and keep myself ahead of the curve. I have notifications coming in non-stop, day and night, about all things crypto. So this channel saves you a lot of time and energy if you take advantage of it and leverage it. It's currently 8:36 a.m. It is Wednesday. It is June 16th, 2021. So this one is interesting here, and maybe this might be the next video. However, I will post this video shortly. Please do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Help me with the algorithm. Smash the like button. Comment. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Share your thoughts. I love interacting with you guys. Let's see what this has to say. NVIDIA's new Voyager campus is serving as a testing ground for what it will look like when the metaverse meets the physical world. Interesting. Maybe I'll do a video. Thank you for watching as usual. Hope you're healthy, happy. I will see you on the next video.